Hey, what's up everybody? It's TJ Vitens with Strategic Real Estate Experts, and today I'm going to talk about why you can't use an algorithm to value your house. So what I'm talking about is people go online and they want to put in their address and see what their house is worth. And I'm going to show you today specifically a specific house that totally doesn't work for, and we usually find most places that doesn't. So when you go online, there's tons of different sites. People will ask us, hey, Zestimate told me that my house is worth this. Or I put my address in this one site and it told me it's worth this. My assessment's worth this. All of those things are nice and might give us some information, but the fact of the matter is at the end of the day, you can't value your house based on some computer algorithm because computers don't take into account, was this neighbor in foreclosure? Was this neighbor a short sale? How did the house look? Maybe this was an estate sale. It totally depends on what it is. And then is the seller out of state selling it and they just dumping it because they don't want it on their mind anymore, or on their books, or whatever it is if it's an investment property. So I'm going to take a look at this property specific right here, and you'll see I'm going to go through a couple different sites and why it's important to understand. We have to look at the whole picture overall of the house. So the first thing I did is I went on a real estate property resource site that gives realtors an idea of the value. And that site said that this house is worth $563,000, which is crazy, right? So, or maybe it's not. The next thing I did is I went on Zestimate, which is Zillow's site that estimates properties because a lot of people use that site. And Zillow said that this house is actually worth $368,521. So if we keep going from there, then from that I looked at the assessed value of the property, and that came in at $347,600. So, and finally what I did is I went and put in a search bar, what is the value of my house, and then I typed in the address of this specific property and came up with a range on the price of the property from roughly $350,000 up to $388,000. Now, I know a lot of people want to know what their house is worth, but if you're just curious, yeah, just do one of those. But that's not going to give you the true value of your house. So this specific house that I went to, I was in this house just the other day. All of those algorithms don't know how to take into account how this house will be presented to the market. They're not taking into account the 3-season porch that we have here. They're not taking into account that they put a movie theater, home movie theater, in the basement. So an algorithm that is telling you the price of your house really is missing a ton of those things that only a human can take into account. So if you're trying to get a value of your house, yeah, you might be able to use your assessment, you might go on Zillow, you might fill out somebody's property value site. Again, I would argue don't put your property value in all those sites because realtors and us will harass you to try to get you to sell your house with us. But if you want to know a true value of your site, like, you have to have somebody who knows how to look at the market, come out to your house and go, okay, well, how are we going to position your house and bring it to the market? And depending on those things that you do, your house can sell anywhere down here, or we can push it up here. And there's stuff you can do proactively as a seller to drive that price up higher. So look, if you're looking to sell your house, you want to understand what the market is doing in your area. We're in Dane County, Wisconsin, but if you're somewhere else and you need help finding somebody that can help you price it, just reach out to us. You can call me, 608-576-0044, or shoot a text to that number, or you can always email TJ at SREEHelp with any questions you have about that. But really, if you are thinking about or wondering how to price or get a true value of your house, you can't just do it by looking at an algorithm online, okay? So you have to have somebody come out who understands the market, who understands how they can maximize the value of your house, and they can look at things outside of just the bed and bathroom for your property. So don't forget to raise your standard, and we'll talk to you soon.